Welcome to OMG Old Man Golf, where we plan, execute, and achieve. Hey, I'm in Vegas now, but this round is shot in Spring, Texas at Raveneaux Country Club with the original Golf Gangstas. Steve is the OG, and he arranges this group. It's a group that usually has 3 or 4 foursomes every Saturday morning. We play a Nassau team, net Nassau from team to team, and an individual game within the group. So we have 5, and we're playing Wolf. And this is the back 9 at Raveneaux with the Golf Gangstas. The 10th hole at Raveneaux is a number 2 handicap, 440 yards. And Steve, our low handicap, is teeing off as the Wolf. I'm up second, and Steve selects me as his partner. Up third is Bill, a 15 handicapper, very consistent player. Next up is Tony, the most interesting man in the world, a 22 handicap. And finally we have Keith, our Cajun, a 26. Watch out for those 26s. All right, I got a 6-iron from LAW. Now I've got a 9-iron from 120 yards out and get it on the green. Bill's got a bogey putt from just off the fringe.
Good roll, dude.
Oh.
It's a real good flick.
Tony.
Give you that thing.
Tony chips it in. What a play.
You didn't have the speed.
What do you bet for, Trey?
4.
Now we have Steve running it up there close. I've got a par putt, but I make bogey. Steve and I win that hole. The 11th hole is a 367-yard par 4, number 6 handicap, and I am the Wolf.
Fine needle.
I've got the uphill slant thing going on.
Next up is Mr. Bill. Mr. Storytime.
Now, who strokes here?
Nice play.
I'm pretty good.
Whoa!
That's your
Whoa.
player right there.
Not only that, your tee hit me in the dick.
You might not want that tee back.
That was a hell of a shot.
I'm taking
It's something
Tony.
that Small.
I'm thinking Tony. If he can hit the fairway and Steve's dick, he's in.
My God. Standing behind 10 yards and hit the tee.
So Tony is my partner, and now we have Keith.
That's good, partner.
He's good. Last but not least, we have Steve. Always dangerous. I've got a long way, so I'm hitting a 6-iron to lay up. Looks all right. My partner is in the middle of the fairway.
That'll work.
Run, baby.
It's a good one. I've got a pitching wedge. Get it just a little long. Coming back to the hole with a par putt here. Nope. Keith's got a bogey putt.
What you got?
He sinks it. Keith's got a putter. Look at him go. All right, Tony's got a par putt.
Go in.
Oh.
No. Looks like we got a push on the hole. I got a bogey putt, which I make as well. So the hole's pushed, and we move to the 12th hole. The 12th hole is a 370-yard par 4. There's a little water off the tee, but that doesn't really matter. On the left, there's water that's reachable for long hitters, but none of us. There's Bill, first off, and then Tony. And we have Cajun Keith. Then we have Steve.
Oh, good ball, baby.
He went to a team meeting.
Bill takes him as a partner. Last time off the tee.
All right, partner, you're in play. That's all that counts.
All right, I have a long way. If I hit a long club, I can wind up in the water. So I'm going to play it safe and hit a 9-iron and then a gap wedge. I had 200 yards, and anything that goes 200 yards would put me in trouble potentially. All right, Tony with the bogey putt. We have Keith with the double bogey putt, and he makes it 6. Steve has a par putt. And he lips it out. Hole is pushed. 2 5s, 3 6s. We had a full house there. A disaster for our Nassau bet, though. The 13th hole is a 170-yard par 3. First up, our wolf, Steve. Hits it over to the right. I'm up next. I don't hit it clean and come up short. Bill hits a decent one, and Steve picks him as his wolf partner. Our partner in crime, Tony. He didn't like his at all. And then Keith. We got the high handicappers going against the low handicappers. I'm about 50 yards out, and I hit a lob wedge, and I hit it like to 3 inches. They didn't. They gave it to me before I could go up there and show
Steve
how
wasn't
close
gonna let
it
me
was,
have that
but,
one, was he?
Anderson puts it up close, so that we have another push. It's hard to beat Anderson. The 14th is the easiest hole, a 333-yard par 4, and Tony tees off before I can get the camera set up. Keith is next up. He hits a all right one. And Steve, and Tony takes Steve.
Oh, that's a killer shot.
Now my partner Bill.
So all the board.
I've got a good drive. I got a 106-yard pitching wedge, and I just don't carry that bunker. Steve makes it on the green. I mean, I just didn't make it out, and it takes me 2 to get out of the bunker. A foot further, and I would have been golden. First up with the birdie putt is Steve. No, he's got a par. Bill's got a par putt.
Oh.
He's got a bogey putt. Well, Steve and Tony win that hole. The 15th is a par 5, 507 yards. There's out of bounds running down the left, and Keith is our wolf. Steve is up second. We got the shot tracer going. I'm up next. I had a pretty good one. And draws back to the middle. And then we have Bill. Oh, he hits a nice one, and Keith takes him as his partner.
Oh, good
Tony?
Good ball, Tony.
Tony drills one. Nice ball, Tony. All right, I'm hitting heavenward from the middle of the fairway. Tony. And then Mr. Cajun Man. All right, I'm hitting a punch up onto the green. 9-iron punch. Got a par putt.
Bogey.
Make bogey.
So if you weren't partners, it's tied.
Bill's got a birdie chip.
Looks good.
That is a great
Oh, that's to win the hole.
Yes.
That's a par
He
butt.
made it dramatic.
Beautiful.
So me and Bill pushed that hole. Due to time constraints, the 16th hole was also a push, and so we moved to the 17th. The 17th is a par 3, 175 yards. The flag's tucked behind the sand bunker. It's pretty tough today. Bill's our wolf. Up next is Tony. And he hits a great one. Wait till you see it on the green.
Look at that.
Yes, sir, partner.
So Bill takes him as a partner. Very, very wise move there.
That may have gone in. I'm sure.
Steve hits next. And then Keith.
Mama sent me out okay.
And then last.
Oh, Trey, nice ball.
I hit a decent one.
That's Tony's ball. I don't know how it got past the hole to get to there from the tee box, but that's like a foot. Well done, Tony. Well done.
So Tony makes birdie. And we have Bill for a par putt.
Oh,
Keith has a par putt.
there you go.
And he ties the hole. He ties Tony's birdie. So going to the last hole, Steve has a big lead on the dots, and this is a big hole. Tony is leading us off on the 18th, a 492-yard par 5 with out of bounds and water and everything you would want to hit into. Keith's up next, followed by Bill. This is the number 3 handicap, so Bill doesn't stroke.
Sorry, I get out of turn.
Next up is Steve, and hell no, he doesn't stroke. He's the low handicap. I'm up last.
You did.
I find the
see it.
fairway. All right, we got Keith with the par putt. And with Bill with the par putt. Keith and
There
Bill
you
pushed
go.
with pars. We had a lot of carryovers that didn't make it, but it was a great day of golf with a great bunch of guys. And afterwards, we meet up in the locker room to settle up with the other groups. And we didn't have such a good team score, but we enjoyed the heck out of it. And it's always a good time with the Golf Gangstas. Well done, Steve. Well done, guys.